everyone. Thank you for tuning in to episode 4 of Living Blissfully in the Digital Fast Lane. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about, can I start a digital business without letting my friends and family know? You are considering to start your own online business, and perhaps now is not the right time for your friends and family to know about it. Maybe after you feel successful, you will be more comfortable in letting others know. Or maybe that you never ever want to let anybody know about your venture. So, is it possible to be on social media and not be seen by people you know? What do you think is the answer? The answer is yes, it is possible to be on social media and not be seen by people you know. So let's get into the details. I think we can first understand, like, why do some people want to keep their digital business private? I believe that that is a personal choice, and that has a lot to do with their personality. So we know people that when they decide on something, when they do something new, they feel like they want to announce to the world, right? They want to share it with people, they want to talk about it, and they want to tell everyone they see, right, about it, right? If they can, they will tell everybody that they see on the street, right? And then there is another group of people that they are a bit more private. They want to work on things alone, silently. They choose to keep things private. They don't feel a need to share it with people, and there is no need for them to tell people about it. And these people, they value their personal space more. And so really it's about the personal choice, whether people want to tell other people about their business venture, or they want to keep their business private. It's really a personal choice. It's a preference. It's not like one is better than the other. It's just about um, preference. There will be pros and cons in each, right? And we are human, and generally we value the opinions of others. We want to be acknowledged. We want to feel validated, and that is why I can understand how some people have this fear of judgment. And it's normal for us to have fear of judgment, because when we do when we start a business, it is a huge thing. It is, especially when we are the first one among our friends and family to do a business. That is why we do not know what our friends and family will think about us or say about us, and so it is natural for us to have fear of judgment. And keeping the business private really relieves like pressure from the person. It's like unnecessary stress when we have on and off, we have friends and family checking in, like, how are you doing, how's your business going, how's everything, how much are you earning, what are you doing right now. It's not really that helpful in that sense. And really keeping the business private really removes unwanted interference. What do I mean by that? It's like, how our friends and family, right? They care so much about us. They care deeply about us, and that is why sometimes the things that they say can be more harsh and more hurtful. And really, I remember when I first started the business, I have two best friends, and they tell me, like, are you sure this is legit? Like, is this a scam? You need to be careful, things like that. So it kind of make me, like, second guess my decision, right? So it's really about, when people know about our business, yeah, it's common to hear comments like that. And that is what I face too. And so it seems like, yeah, keeping the business private does have some benefit. It helps us to maintain focus without external opinions of other people. It allows us to give our very best. Like, if, let's say, unfortunately, like, let's say the business fail or it's not working for us, at least we know that we put in our best, we give it our all, and it is what it is, right? So And also without people involved knowing the business, right, it gives us the freedom to experiment. And in the business is really a lot about experimenting, trying new things. And when we have eyes on the business, like our friends and family there, it it's it's not it gives us pressure and stress, right? And you see, like right now in my own business page, I'm doing out more video content now, and and thankfully I'm receiving like nice feedbacks from my friends. Yeah, so really, trying things out, the best way to learn is to do it ourselves. And so on, especially on social media, we need to try out different things, and sometimes we don't want people to judge us. And so that is why I can understand why some people choose to keep their business private. Oh, I see some comments. Oh, hi, hello. Hello, Li Huan. Thank you for watching me live. Yeah, so now let's get back to the topic. So, having understand that why some people want to keep their business private, and there are also some benefits as to keeping the business private. So now, how can we make this possible? So, what are the options that we can explore such that our friends and family will not find out about the business, right? Um, the one thing that we can try is to build a separate online identity, a different what's that? A different email can help. We can use a separate social media account, and also we can use a different name. It need not be our own name. It can be like a brand name, a business name, to help us with that. And the best way and the most efficient way is to utilize the privacy settings on social media account. On social media account, there is this privacy settings that we can use to like block off specific people. We can do that. And also we can uh, do settings on the visibility of the account on certain areas, certain countries, for example. We can do that. So that can help protect our identity as well. And I think some people will ask, like, can I do social media marketing without showing my face? Also, I do see more and more social media account recently that claims to be like faceless social media account, and somehow they are it's a business as well, and somehow they are growing it into a 6 7 figure business. I'm not sure how it works, but with the rise of like scams and all that, I would definitely want to know who I am doing business with, and I will choose to work with accounts that has a face that I can hear and see them. So faceless social media account, I'm not sure if that is workable, but yes, that is the way one of the ways available, but I strongly do not recommend that. And I'm also not doing a faceless social media account here. And uh, in terms of result wise, I believe that accounts with a face will do so much better. Yeah, so there are three things that we can explore, right? Such that our friends and family will not find out about the business, is to use a separate online identity, such as a different name, a separate social media account. We can also utilize the privacy settings on the social media account, and also maybe faceless social media account. You may want to explore that. I do not recommend that because I don't feel comfortable working with people that cannot put a face on their account, right? It's like if they cannot put a face on their account, and it's like, how can I trust them? How do I know that whatever they say and claim is true? I cannot be so sure about that. And I remember the time when when I was younger, playing games online, and like all the while we may think that we are playing with a female and ends up it's actually a guy, right? So it's really better to have a face on social media account, and especially when you are doing business, it's good to have a face on it, right? So with all that, yeah, then you wonder, like, if I keep my business private, then can I grow my business without the support of friends and family? Can I do that? Well, of course, you can grow the business without the support of your friends and family. It's like no business out there becomes successful just solely on the support of friends and family. If we want to grow it into a business, we want to grow it big, we want it to be sustainable, then of course, we need to move outside of that circle of friends and family. And that is why marketing is so important. Marketing is the one that will get us audience that will grow our reach. So with the correct strategy and the help of social media, we can reach a lot of people. We can even grow it into a global business because it is not limited to local market, and especially in a digital business, right? The product is a digital product, and that makes it easy for us to reach global market as well. Then you wonder, like, like, did I keep my business private when I first started? No, I did not keep my business private. Uh, in the first place, I do not have a lot of like friends to begin with, or rather, I only like only certain group of people I consider them as friends. Yes, so at that time when I first started, I invited my friends to follow my page, and at that time I only invited like less than 10 of them. In fact, even my mom is following my page. I remember in the beginning when I first started the business, I told her, "Can you help me to like my post?" You know, and that helps me a lot. But yeah, she only did that for a while, maybe a few weeks, and now she stopped doing that entirely. And when when I didn't see her like my post, I assumed that probably she didn't see my post. But actually, yes, she is observing me. She is watching every bit of what I'm doing. She looks at my post. Yeah, so she's like a little spy. I'm not sure if she's watching my life right now. Yeah, so even my mom is following my page, and I have I invited like less than 10 friends to follow my page then, and it's actually like quite a proud moment for me. Um, I'm doing something new, something that I'm proud of, that it's worth celebrating. So I'm actually quite open to letting my friends know about it, and it's kind of like a good stress on me, knowing that there are actually people I know watching me, and so I need to be good at what I'm doing. So I actually kind of like this stress. It's a kind of motivation for me, and it's really uh my friends, they follow me since the very day one, and they get to see my growth, my progress, all this while I'm in my business now for 2 years and going 3 months, 2 years 3 months around there. So my friends really watch me through this journey, and over time I hear nice things, and it's like my friend will say, like, "I think you look happier now." Of course I'm happier now. I'm my own boss, and I have quit my job already. Yeah, so I get, from time to time, I get comments like that, and that really helps me keep going. Yeah, so I didn't keep my business private then, and it's quite a good decision, I would say. Yeah, and so you may ask, like, whether, like, did I approach my friends and family for this business? I did not. I only invited them to follow my page, and then they do ask about it in the beginning when I first started. Like, they want to know, like, what is this about? What am I doing? Yeah, and then I try to explain, but they are not interested. So actually, until today, none of my friends started the business. Probably also because when I first started, I'm not very good in sharing the business opportunity, and also because at that time I'm also at the learning phase that I don't think I explained it well enough. And so yeah, maybe that was why my friends were not interested then. And when I first started the business, at that time I was really like hoping that my friends will also start the business, because I actually like the idea of like, friend, but especially my best friend, right? That we are doing the same thing together, like going after the same goal, having the same like common topic, and then we can get to support each other. I think that will be very nice. It will be like a very nice feeling. And in like business sense, of course, all of us that's started this business, it's like a lifetime career thing. Whether, of course, after that, it will become like something like a passive income that we do not have to like go into it every time. But then yeah, it's kind of like a good feeling that having your best friend together with you doing the same thing. um you know what I mean, that kind of feeling. But then now that I have result, and actually I think it might be easier to work with strangers, I would say. But of course, if my friends they are interested, they can approach me, and I can share. But the feeling is a bit is different already, because um it's like a different stage. It's not the same anymore. Yeah, but if my friends are keen to know more, yeah, then I can share more. So yes, that's all that I have to share today. I hope that you have a better understanding of this business, and that there are people out there that would like to keep their business private, and there are ways to do that. And of course, there are also like pros and cons of keeping the business private. It's just a personal choice, and even without the support of our friends and family, we can still grow the business, because a real business is when we make use of marketing, we grow the business, we have a lot of audience to to um to do business with, and not just rely on friends and family. And yes, uh I did not keep my business private when I first started. Yeah. And oh, let's see in the comments. Hello, Hui Shan. Hello, Belle. Yes, Li Huan. Yes, I think it's good to have support in the beginning. Yeah, it's good to have support. It's good, like friends to do this together. I think the feeling will be wonderful. Yeah, but unfortunately, I have yet to get that. Yeah. So that's all for my today sharing. I am Priscilla. I am a digital business mentor, and I am here to help others change their life for the better with digital business. So, especially mothers, mothers will get to enjoy more quality time with their children and have more time for self love and to take care of their well being. Remember that we are not just mothers, we can create a lifestyle best for ourselves and for our families. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that this sharing gives you a better understanding of the digital business and how you can keep your privacy. Okay, so thank you and goodbye. See ya.